to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first swing of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could talk to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse. We have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution.
Turning it on! You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Stowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
All right, defense. That's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to throw, it's Pavia. Takes the easy completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Commodores are flying down the field. On the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. A designed run for the quarterback. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. But jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Sargent. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Anderson will throw. Picked off.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the...
Oh, he found a space on the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him in the open. Touchdown Doors! A great catch and run for 6.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Durham. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 37-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. This one's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep.
And they will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Caught. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There he goes. Touchdown, Vandy. Once he got some room, it was over.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Makes the catch. It's Richardson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stop.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Sargent. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Anderson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent wide open spaces. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Runs for the tackle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wyoming! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Finds his man. It's Alexander. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the single back. And some room to work. Got the 1st down and more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And that one will give him the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
So now it's 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And the Commodores look to do some damage in the red zone. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead. Scores on the sneak. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown Doors! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Here comes the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down and some explosive plays.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Wyoming.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you
breaks into the open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
Got room on the return. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the handoff.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Going right to work up top. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the back. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Sargent. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Sargent. And tackled there by the defense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Durham. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't.